Hello, it's Fenton. It's Monster Train. Let's go. We played the new Melting Champion last time. So now we have to decide... oh, and we died, so we were on there. Yeah. So now we have to decide what we're going to do. I'm thinking about doing random, but I don't think that's a very good idea, because you might just get two episodes where like 2 or 3 episodes in a row where I play the same clan combination or the same champion or something. I think it makes the most sense to just keep rotating and then now go back to Hornbreaker Prince and play Sentinel and then play Tethys and just do that. That doesn't mean that you're going to not see the same champion for 10 flipping episodes, but I think it's fine. Plus, if we go back to, we've got some interesting stuff going on here. We might get... So it's a champion we've seen, but we might get exiled. You can't do this, can you? No. That would be funny. They could do Hellhorned and Hellhorned exiled. That would be cool, but probably a bit broken. Let's go. So it's Hellhorned and Melting. Regular Melting. With the dregs. Wow, old school. He's kicking it old school. Is Daedalus the Professor. Is Arcus Darkness Incarnus. And is Seraph the Chaste. It's always flipping Seraph the Chaste. Seraph the Chaste is the one I have the most problems with, and I'm pretty sure that is a general community consensus, that everyone has the most problems with that. We've got the new buffed Ritual Vow, which applies 10 rage. Buffed. Can you see? You can't see, because it's the internet, but I'm doing the very clever and funny and original air quotes when I say the word buffed. I'm not actually doing it, although I am actually doing it. Who knows? Just imagine me doing it or not doing it. Whichever combination of those things you think would be the most funny. Purifying Cleanse is a garbage card and I hate it. And an important work with no imps. What a good start. Melting Banner on the Merchant of Steel side. Hellhorned Banner on the Artifact side with another Merchant of Steel here. I've already forgotten which one this is. Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, another Melting Banner here. Okay. Okay. Summon abilities trigger an additional time is good with imps, and friendly units get +3 is bad with imps, because then you can't torch your imps. So we'll go this, despite having no imps currently, but it's very good. And we got Wrathful Prince. It's not the best with Seraph the Chaste, but it is still fine. It will get us there. It will get us there eventually, hopefully. You're looking at this and you're saying, we'll just take the Slay one then, because the Chaste can't take away the Slay, and you might be right. But this, over Relentless, Seraph the Chaste hits 3 times. That's 6 rage, that's 12 damage, and she just can't get rid of that 12 damage. And we've got summon abilities trigger an additional time, which, we get a Welder Helper and we get a Transcendent, we're just laughing. And this just is good for the circles up to Chaste, and we'll just have to build a plan for Chaste separately. Non-boss enemy units get +4 for a unit draft. A unit draft here is potentially spicy, because it looks like we're going to have to maybe go Remnant Banner. We'll take this Hellhorned Banner, but we want to see like a Deranged Brute or something like that. You can't get imps in unit drafts. Imps are one of the other things that don't abide by the uncommon units only show up. These are draft picks, not these are pack picks rather, not draft picks, or something, some combination of those words. So you can't see this in a unit draft, I'm pretty sure. That might be wrong. That might be wrong. +4? Yeah, it's Trusted Priests, it's fine. It's only the Forged Disciples that we have to worry about. We'll just block with Trained Stewards and then get Slays with combinations of the Ritual of Battle. feel like this is very classic. It's a classic mode. You bet. Please do something up there. Just give me the collector, please. Just give me the money. Is it better for you to get the revenge? I can't get you the slay, can I? No, absolutely not. To do 40, 15, 20, 29. It's not happening. Although with a ritual of battle it might. I think it's worth trying. Wow. Didn't even get a torch. Okay, fine. We're taking some damage here. we're taking quite a lot of damage here. There they are. Right. So then you go up to 35. So you do get the slay. Oh no, you don't get the slay because the flipping. This is bad. This is already very bad. I'm gonna have to just do this to body block for Prince so that he actually gets enough rounds. Ugh, we've taken 21 from this trial, what an error. $99. Alright, we're gonna have to take 3 damage just to get this sorted. Well, that was heinous, and I blame my draw. Hidden passage. Vent is fine. When you got torches, kill the backline anyway. I've got a tea here, sorry, I'm just taking a sip of tea while I think about things. Hidden passage is nice, it can separate the backline. Get Hornbreaker print. I'm going to take the hidden passage. A molded. Molded is a short-term solution for bringing imps back. I say short-term solution, it is really the only solution until we get endless from unit drafts, from Merchant of Magics. Merchant of Steels, sorry. Eventually I will find some correct combination of the right words there. I guess I'm taking a Steelworker to tank for Hornbreaker Prince. And he's not going to be in the front, he's just going to be in the back, and he's not going to get any revenge armor, but he at least will not die. Or take a Branded Warrior, and Branded Warrior can also give rage to anything Hornbreaker Prince doesn't kill. I think I like Steelworker as a plan a bit more. We just need a tank. No imps, I might add, there. Is it worth going here for this? Probably not. Probably just need to see another something. Maybe it is. I've just taken a unit. Hellhorned unit for that floor. I can't really take another one. I don't think you can see imps in these battles. I really don't think you can. Let me go this way. Large stone. I'd like to take large stone, but then that leaves us no space for imps. But maybe we just don't take any imps and take space from Daedalus the Professor. But that can't be right. Oh, I'm going to take a Tycoon and just plonk it on the floor with all the dregs and the train stewards and just call that money. Just going to call that some money. Maybe give it plus 25 as well, just so that it will live for longer than 5 slays. Certainly, and give it plus 10 as well. Giving it 50 gold has to get 10 harvests before it does anything. Before it starts making me money. I think the plus 25 is fine. I'm actually just gonna purge a purifying cleanse straight away because it's just disrespect to that card. Mark of Invasion. I like it. Is there a chance I die to a Mark of Invasion here? There probably is. Okay, that's a hand. Well, Steelworker's dead. Unless I put a dreg in front. But if I don't put a dreg in front, then I'm gonna sneeze. Not if I don't put a dreg in front, I'm gonna sneeze. Just, I was gonna sneeze in the middle of that sentence. I think maybe Steelworker just has to just die here. No, that can't be right. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Again. These are such a bad card. You're getting plus 7 because you're dying from 2 hits, take 3 and then get a slay. I'm only killing 1 of them. Do I go down to 1 here? And never have to let another unit slip through? How do I kill you in that scenario? How do I kill units in this scenario? I don't, do I? I just want to get the collector. I don't think I can. I think I just have to kill one of you, so that if you do go up, then I don't just immediately die. I'd love to have drawn 2 torches here. That would have been great. Okay. It's very bad. It's looking very bad. You got to decide whether this is more valuable than this. It's not, is it? Maybe it is, because this gives you more rage. It's this wave is what's going to kill me, because I can't do anything about you. You're just dead. You're just tanking for these, aren't you? Which means I take 3 from you. I have to do this. And then I have to put the dreg behind, so that on the next wave, Prince hits you and you die, then the dreg does 9 here, and then I just have to draw a torch. If I kill you, you don't take 23, but you still take enough to die from 1 wave of Pyre attack. Okay. How do you only take 9? Oh, then maybe the Dreg had to go in front? No, because then the Dreg just died. Might have to play Ritual Battle on the Dreg here, to not just eat it. You go up to 29. Now I still take 29? Am I alright here if I do this? I haven't run the numbers, it's looking pretty miserable. Take 3. Please, torches, please. Torches, please. Reforming the Baron is probably Tycoon. Sorry, the Tycoon gets you there, right? No, because he burns out in one turn. What a great play! If I ascend, I die, right? Because these just go straight up. The attack phase happens first, does it not? So I'm just dead. Wow. Alright. I got greedy with the trials. I got very greedy with the trials. Okay. Dreg, burnout. Dreg, melting. Whatever we're calling this. Okay. Funny. Funny stuff. Oh, look, it's 2 Ritual of Vows, 2 Moldeds, and a March of Shields is at least okay. It's Steadless the Professor, Fell Wings of Light, and Seraph the Patient. Seraph the Patient, cool. Again, it doesn't really go with imps, Seraph the Patient, and it also doesn't really go with a high in can strategy either. It's just merchant. Reduce costs here, I think. Brawler or a Reaper, interesting. Brawler or Reaper. Armor 10 is cool, March of Shields is cool, Ritual of Battle might actually get something done with some multi-strike, we might not just lose. Slay 10. Nah. I think Brawler's better than Slay plus 10, because of the multi-strike, as long as you can get Rage on him. Which in this exact deck we can. Okay, let's make exactly the same mistake again and just slam all the trials. Just boom, take the trial, take it. Take the trial. Some torches have arrived, at least. Wow, what a hand. What a good hand full of good cards. It's determined to not give me torches when I need them the most, isn't it? Wow, that was a horrendous misplay. Definitely play the March of Shields first there, definitely. I guess I deserve that. $26 times 2. If only. We can body block here with this drag. Save a bit of health, which we're definitely going to need. Do I need to play another Ritual of Battle? I don't think I do. 24 times 2 is fine, just as long as my boy here has some shields. And a Dreg for safety. I think it's fine. Cool. Right, he can't be at the front, which makes Marks with Shields a bit awkward, but... Oh, now it gives me the imps. What a joke. Okay, well, now I'll take a Welder Helper then. Entombed Explosive. Haven't actually looked at the map, I probably should do that. Merchant of Steel is on the Hellhorned side this time. So now something like a Deranged Brew is like super, super good. Merchant of Magic, Remnant Banner. One Entombed Explosive is alright. We've got 2 Molded, so we can bring it back a lot. The problem with doing that is that the Reform gives it the health, which starts making things a bit awkward. The same with reforming Welder Helper. It's good once, and then you can't torch him anymore. It does have burnout, 1. So the first 2 times is fine. The first time you torch him, the second time he burns out, and then the third time it starts to get a bit weird. You have to do weird stuff. I'm not going to do it. I think it clashes with wanting to reform the Welder Helper. Alright, we got 185 gold, and things are cheaper. Multi-strike. Ooh, burnout 1. Does that... I don't understand how that works with... if you add a reform thing to it. It's a branded warrior. And a steelworker is back. Right, is the steelworker now the plan? Now that Hornbreaker Prince doesn't get anything for slaying or revenge, maybe maybe Welder Helper goes all of the armor on Steelworker, and we do basically the same plan, but Steelworker is now the tank. I think that's acceptable. And if he's a tank, he should probably have this. And nothing else. Do I re-roll it here to try and find Endless? Because Endless Imp is better than reforming it, because then he just doesn't have the attack. It doesn't have the health buff. I think it's worth the go. Indeed. So now I just torch him every time. And I'll just find like a 2 plus 25. So that certainly would be a tank. It's not necessary. Maybe if we get like Gurg's Goad to give him multi-strike, we can give him some stats. But do we want this? Don't even have to torch the Welder Helper. Endless burnout 1 Welder Helper. Yes? It'd be nice to find like an important work or something and hold that over. But this is a nice backup plan in case we don't. No, we can just torch him. We can just torch him. And if we don't draw a torch, it's awkward, but it's only 20 gold. I'm not going to do anything else with that upgrade slot, am I? Yeah, it's a nice backup. It's possible the game never gives us important work or the other ones. Enemy units enter with armor 10, and it's the sweep boss. So my Hornbreaker Prince is probably just gonna die. Because of course, sweep. Well, Hornbreaker Prince is dealing the damage, so against the sweep boss maybe we just don't worry about the Steelworker, and we've got the Endless Welder Helper now. Anything with sweep is a concern. It's possible we pivot back into the other tree now, and just make Hornbreaker Prince have multi-strike and get rage and armor on Slay. I'm not taking 10 armor against this, I don't think. Because I want to be able to torch the conduit infiltrators, because otherwise I might get overwhelmed. And it's only a unit draft, and I don't think we really need unit drafts at the moment. See, I'm not sure I played the Steelworker here. Don't think it's correct. Because Hornbreaker Prince can get quite strong on his own. So if I torch this, then it just gives me more time to do exactly what I want. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I do play it. Maybe I... He does spawn with tin armor as well. Yeah, alright. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I'd like to get the collector here, but it's obviously not going to happen. Because otherwise 7 units come to the top and I just kind of eat it, unfortunately. I have to do this. It was close. It was close to being good. Anytime the game wants to draw me the Welder Helper would be much appreciated. I do like not having to play around giving armor, giving Hornbreaker Prince slays, because my brain's not big enough to do it. So. Mouse, please, come on. If only we'd have gotten this set up with the summon abilities trigger twice. Oh well. It wouldn't have been that hard to do. I just definitely should not have done the slays, the trials. Wow, I can't speak today at all. This is not as valuable as this, and I like, because you sweep, so you're going to get 4 rounds off before Hornbreaker Prince dies. You have 26 health. So if I do the rage, yeah, that's more than enough. Cool. Cool. Of course, Endless Imp does not play well with Seraph the Patient, but it is fine. A fledgling imp. A vent would be nice, I suppose. Might actually be able to kill a collector without using torches, plus giving it +10 is extremely spicy. Don't need any of this, right? Got 2 moldeds already. I mean, Dripfall is nice. It's nice to have. But it's not that nice to have. It's not that great. Ascending is better than descending for the most part. The only value you get from this really is just playing it in the Relentless phase to get a free round in against the boss, but then you've got to draw it at the right time, and yeah, sure. I find this quite a lot when you get blue as your allied clan, that you kind of just end up getting rid of it. You just cut it out of the deck. 2 Endless Imps. It's not that good, is it? I haven't got that much money though. I mean, I can afford a +10 here. Big Sludge. Does Big Sludge just chill out? Get harvests from all these dregs and train stewards? No. It's 2 energy. It affects my unit draw. Paraffin Thug is nice as well for that reason. You just bung him behind train, but you know, I think the playing around this doesn't get you as much as you're gaining from this anyway. Although 20 gold is a lot, right? 25% extra. That is quite a lot of gold if you get him to work. If you get him to do something. He's got to survive behind stuff. We'll just reform him, I guess. He only needs 1 or 2 slays to really have good value, but then you've got to get rid of him later. I'll take the gold. I can't find a +10 unless I reroll and hit it exactly. Is there a magic shop in the next circle? No. There is a Merchant of Steel, though, which I don't really need. I probably do need a second floor, don't I? Right, like Hornbreaker Prince. Hornbreaker Prince Steelworker with 1,000 armor is gonna definitely win. That will win. Hornbreaker Prince needs more rage. What I really need is I need to like -1 this. And then hold it over. And just play that every single turn. Or just splash into a different Prince upgrade thing. I will spend 20 gold on this because playing it for 3 and not being able to play a torch has impacted the run quite a lot, several different turns. Oh, energy. Energy, you say? Yeah, I'll take energy. Right, that's really helpful. +1, this artifact is pretty good anyway, because it gives you 1 energy, but on Covenant 25, you've got 2 deadweights in your starting deck, so this gives you 2 energy. Granted, it gives you 4 cards in your deck that you can't do anything with. But when you take draw from this first boss, you're laughing, basically. It's double-barreled Aidless, because of course, it's not going to make things easy for us. And yeah, just set up on the top floor like that. Ugh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this hand? I'll just eat these bombs, I think. Getting the Welder Helper turn 1 is nice. But really, all that's like this just counteracts that entirely. So, and that lets me have enough energy left to play this. In fact, I was always going to play that because my hand is now empty of cards. So, be gone, Dreg. You really going to do that? Are you? This floor is no damage compared to this. Not literally, of course. I'm taking 1 pyre damage. I don't know why I did that. I just thought that was a dead weight for some reason, even though it's really, really highlighted in red. That was a misplay. And I've taken 1 pyre damage for the privilege of being an idiot. The numbers on this Prince aren't particularly high currently. We really need to sort that. These ritual battles are going to do something, but not a lot. not loads. You're even sneaking through. Oh no, you have haste. It's fine. It was never going to make any difference. Yeah, splashing into Wrathful here is extremely helpful. I think, in my expert experience. Because Prince is going to get a lot of slays with this exact line. Oh, that just gets his armor up though, doesn't it? I always forget that it's armor from slays and rage from getting hit. It might be that we just don't use the Steelworker after this. We set the Steelworker up somewhere else. It's really, really going to depend on exactly what the blacksmith offers us. Good. We do in fact win. Because we got the March shields as well, like... This is so much armor. But that all of that armor could be on Prince, and then he's getting rage as well. Like, it's just... Hmm. You'd be silly not to take it, right? Okay. So we take a Deranged Brute, and then we get rid of Steelworker, and it's now Deranged Brute at the back, Hornbreaker Prince, Endless Imp. And that's very, very, very good. Providing we see Wrathful from the Blacksmith. And if we don't, then I suppose it doesn't make any difference, because we've got the Ritual Battles. Sorry, Steelworker. I mean, I do apologise. You can just chill out on a floor. I'll just give you... you can just chill out. If I'd have taken the Paraffin Thug, then yeah, sure. And we take draw here. Alright, it's the Dark Forge. I never remember what it's called, because it doesn't actually ever come into play that often. It's always just a nice little bonus. I guess we don't need a unit, so I guess we should go to a unit shop. And maybe... what are the stats on Deranged Brute? He's pretty good. He's pretty good against like sweep and stuff with that 25. Remove 2 cards, start getting rid of some of the chaff. Or the wheat. Which is the good one? Is chaff good? I'm joking, of course. It's just funny. It's a funny thing to say. A free artifact, though. Don't really need this, either. Don't need this. Don't really need this. This is good. This is good. Don't really need this. This is good for the next floor. And there's still no magic shop. Christ. Where are the magic shops? Good lord, are you serious? I don't need a unit draft. Like, I'm looking, but I really... nothing's going to scream at me being like, oh yeah, that would actually win the game. Especially with that space, because our top floor's done. It's just an artifact, though. Artifacts are extremely helpful. We could get, like, Rage doesn't decay, or Rage adds +2. Or is it +3, even? Summon units trigger twice. Yeah, the artifact is too tasty. It's too tasty. Wow. Except for when it's hammered chest plates. Well, I don't really need to worry about the hammered chest plates now because I'm not torching my own imp. But enemies getting -1 does a lot more over the course of a run than allies having 3 health. Yeah, thanks. We did get the Wrathful, so that's very good. Yeah, like that's just insane now. Just need a consistent way to deal with any backline that sticks through. Can we take 150 coin here? Should we take 150 coin here? Clipped reflectors. Have 90 health. Quill marksmans. It's only +5 because of the winged indulgence, but go. +6. We have so much armor, right? We get 20 armor a turn, and every time Hornbreaker Prince slays, he gets 10 armor. It's just if the imp isn't in the top half of the deck, I'm worried that Hornbreaker Prince dies. It's fine. We're very strong. Let's not forget that we are very strong now. Oh, also if the top floor's small, we're very upset. Jesus, this does 10. 10. It's a bit early for this, but it's also going to be worth 18 armor. But I can't get the collector if I don't. I shouldn't really get the collector here because... I probably shouldn't do this, actually. I should probably Ritual of Battle to get you up to 70 times 2 and make sure that you just have some armor. And then just get rid of you. Yeah, that's a much better line. Sucks about a collector, but I think we're just destined to never get collectors in this episode. So, yeah, great. Good stuff. That wasn't sarcasm, by the way. I genuinely did mean that. That wasn't sarcasm either. That one was, but then that one wasn't again. So, try and keep up. Okay, this endless imp is being very rude to me, and I am upset. But it's not hugely critical. We're only losing a net of 1 from this clipped guardian with +6. Deck is a bit chunky at 29 cards. Like, can't be upset when your deck doesn't perform. What are you, a dreg? Yeah, sure. Oh, I just encountered you. It's fine. You got 110 health. You got a lot more to worry about at the top there, mate, than getting 10 armor on the incant. There's so much nonsense in this deck. Please go away. We're bonkers strong, like we really are. It really is quite unfair. We're very good against everything except maybe Crystal Cloak if we don't get the Air Welder helper out in time, but I'm not too worried by the time we get there. Yeah, we're very strong. We're very, very strong. Branding, right? Last stand as well. You want to give me the ridiculous double cards. Okay. I need to remove. I need to go to all removes now. I need to go here, I need to go here, I need to go here. I'm locked in. Merchant of Trinkets is very good. I'm going to take it. It's a good opportunity to just gold some nonsense. I'm not taking Votes Very, though. Don't pick cards because you have to gold them. That's not a good way to win Covenant 25 runs. But, if you're very strong anyway... Are the torches bad now? They kind of are, right? Every card is bad that's not Welder Helper. No, the torches aren't as bad as Train Stewards. At least the torches, like, you ping backline with them. Because, you know, there is a world where you have 3 units on a floor and the front 2 are 110 190s and then the back one goes up because you're only... Oh, Jackstrip solves that problem. Hell's Banners gets us a lot of energy because we're always summoning an imp. And that lets us play Ritual of Battles and Reinforces easier. I can actually afford them both. I don't think I need the energy, because once the deck is thinned out, I'm playing Last Stand and Reinforce once. I'm not playing them early. I'm just playing Ritual of Battles, and we've got plenty of energy for that. I really like Jackstrips. It's very good. I might have to take space from Fell because I need to set up on the top. Well, I don't need to set up on the top floor, but it's preferable to set up on the top floor. In most strategies, it always is, but unless you're Shad Shell, of course. I'm going to take Jackstrips, and I barely managed to speak the English language there. I'm to take Jackstrips, and I might reroll because I don't need to reroll. Purge some cards. Okay, now torches are not looking that great. There's no... Oh no, the shop's on this side. Do I need anything? I suppose Deranged Brute could get an upgrade or two, but it's not that great. So yeah, I will spend another 95 here for this. Get rid of a drag. Just thin it out. Just get rid of cards, mate. Just get rid of cards. You really have everything you need to win here. Heaven's Seal. Providing we can kill Clip Guardians before... Everything else is fine. We just kill on the top floor anyway. Jack Strips, you know, is fine because the Sycophants have 1 health anyway, so that's alright. Top floor is not small. Steelworker is unfortunately irrelevant now. Just bad manners, you. Ow, 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 they say. Oh my god, I'm actually going to get a collector, can you imagine? I'm just going to get rid of this, it's fine. It's only the same value as playing a Welder Helper once, but... Getting rid of 2 dregs, and you're not actually going to die, currently. Now you are. Just, I might add. You're going to get a lot of attack, aren't you? From these Sycophants. There's not really anything I do about it. He's back, chilling out at the bottom of the deck there, as is his wont. The downside, of course, the thinner the deck is, the more likely we are to hit these Vengeful Shards, but as I say, the deck really doesn't have much to do beyond playing Ritual of Battles and the Welder Helper. You're going to die to the Jack Strips. You're irrelevant. You have Lifesteal and Sweep, which makes this Deranged Brute not really live for long, but, you know, come on, 170 times 2. I mean, we got this as well. We got this going on. Flipping Jesus Christ. This is the strongest unit I've ever seen. Your lifesteal ain't gonna carry you through that, is it? Oh no, you're dead. Bad manners. Too quick for you. Oh, it was a question. It was a question. Too quick for you? 3 magic power. That makes torches slightly less upsetting. Attuned? Sacrifice Imp? We just got this. Don't need it. Don't need it. It's an incant for this that I don't want to rely on. Battering Ram is another good shout here. 4 times the amount of armor. It's another one to gold. It's another one to get gilded. I never take it because it's so niche. But it's certainly going to be a lot of armor. I'll take it. It's funny. It's funny. Resin Removal. I like Resin Removal as a card. Don't need it. Don't need it. Plus I can't gold it, so... Thin this deck out. Thin it out. Get rid of a Dreg and Train Steward. Torches at least say 5 on them now, although with the Jack Strips it's even less relevant. Hey! Ay, caramba! No! Sophie's Choice over here. 40 armor a turn, or Rage adds an additional +1 per stack. We got up to 350 times 2 without this. As funny as that is, of course. Does just give you a bit of survivability, I suppose? Rage 7 is plus... Rage is plus 2 and this is plus 35. I mean, sure, but why? But why is the question, is the real question. What do we lose to now? A bad draw is always the answer to that. And we're mitigating that as best as we can. We lose to... oh, we lose to hands like this. No, we lose to losing space on the top, having to set a middle and then not being ready. We lose to Absolvers, filling our deck with crap. And not drawing any cards whatsoever. It's alright, we got the Welder Helper and the Deranged Brute. That's it, the rest is just nice to have. Yeah, these... I just said what their name was and now I've forgotten. Absolvers, that's the one. These Absolvers make stuff like this happen, which is extremely sad. You're not quite getting a Slay here. Alright, I'm going to take one. And then we're alright. Because then the Prince just kills these two and then he just goes completely out of control. Yeah, I mean, like, hands like this are the worst. You've got no attack because of the... Oh, that's interesting, because you've got no attack. You didn't get any rage. Wow. Yeah, these Weight of Contritions have really hurt me here. 900 plus 3 damage. I kind of have to do this. I'm really reliant on those ritual battles, aren't I? The jack strips there save me 5 health. I've only got 2 rage. Because I've not been able to play any ritual vows. I think I win on attrition on the boss, but yeah, this is not looking good from in terms of heavies getting up. This was the worst case scenario, though, to be fair. Why would I play that when I could play this? Like, even Winged Indulgence hit me because I could have taken a small amount of built up some rage from the Absolvers doing something to me, but alright, 75 times 2. We have somewhat gotten there at the very last moment. You just don't do anything through 630 armor. Okay. So absolvers are a pain, and now I need to see which what Seraph the Patient's spawn pattern is, because if that's got absolvers in, then uh, monster. I don't know if it's in the wiki. It's not, is it? Seraph the Patient. I can't find it. I can't find it. Where is it? This is important. Ah, who cares? Spike of the Hellhorned. It's got another card that says Rage and Armor printed on it. Yeah, sure. And I did want to take space so that I can set up on the top in a worst case scenario. Yeah. It covers one of the bases. Alright, now I need to take Pyre health because I just like ate it from that, and thankfully the Pyre health is on the same path as the Unstable Vortex, so that's good. Just getting rid of cards seemingly at random now. Let's get rid of a Molded, shall we? At least the units go after you played them once. Deranged Brute. And save the money, I suppose. Okay, Revenge gain range 3, 25 times 2. Or Brawler 2, 15 times 3. Slay gain 15 armor. Both of these are pretty good, right? Both of these have their benefits. Like 15 times 3, I'm kind of tempted to go with that one, just because it solves, like we were very weak. The only reason we were very weak is because we couldn't play any cards. Like, if anything, it's a mirror. If anything, it shows the strength of our deck that we still beat that combat handily. Like, we beat the boss very easily because we just played no cards. We just needed to play all of the curses out, the blights, sorry, scourges. We just need to play all the scourges out and play Welder Helper every turn. And we just completely wrecked face. So I'm going to take the multi-strike just because it will smooth out those double heavy waves should we not have built up enough rage by then. Armor 20. Wilt Wings die. No, they don't die because of jack strips. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'm not spending my money, is the thing. I'm not spending it. Middle floor is small. Hornbreaker Prince. Deranged Brute. A Steel Worker. And a Vengeful Shard. And we just click end turn. What are we on? Oh, we're on an hour already, eh? Welder Helper. Spike of the Hellhorned? Just straight away? Nah. Oh, we got 3 magic power, so this will kill the Collector. But it won't kill the Collector for 0, which is a pain. I did say I didn't need the money. You will die when you go up. This is a problem. 190. Yeah, that's why that's correct. Because that at least gets you that. And then 19, because I did play the event after all. Cool. Alright, we're just there now. We're just like, yeah, sure. Do whatever you want, pal. Just click end turn endlessly. I probably could win this combat by clicking end turn, but I'm not going to. You should go up, because if anything, when you die, you do 5 damage, and you just give me even more rage. Sorry, Steelworker. You probably have to come out of the deck so that I can get a Get deranged for it in my first turn every time. Wait, whatever. I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much. Look at this. You got multi-strike times 3 that you don't even need. Ooh, yep, it's fine. Yeah, there's a chance we win. 585 times 3. Like, there's a chance. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, folks, you know? Like, I'm not a betting man. But there is a small chance here that we win. Oh, look. Just blue ball the prince there. He's like, I'm ready for the boss. I'm ready for the boss. Don't worry, we got a battering ram. It's fine, we got a battering ram, mate. Oh, can't I just punch him once? Look, we got a battering ram, alright? Spent ages building this. Just use the battering ram, it's safer. You might, like, twist your ankle or something on the way in. Yeah, I guess. I suppose... I should have checked the trinket shop before I spent my money. Thankfully it didn't matter. At all. Sorry, steelworker. You mess up my draw priority, and as such you must leave. I'm going to quickly pop to the loo before we finish this run, so you'll notice a small jump cut while I edit that bit out. I'm back. Sorry, that's what I get for drinking tea on stream, I suppose. Live by the sword, die by the sword. If I reroll, I can't purge. I think it's fine. Oh, holdover. Holdover vent certainly solves any absolvers issue. Certainly solves any low bottom floor summoning clogging deck up nonsense. I don't really necessarily think it's that good. I'm gonna go with no. And hopefully whoa. And hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. I can afford it though. If I hold this over, there's a chance I kill Seraph the patient before the combat phase. But then Seraph has to go on the top every time. It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. And I don't know what risk there could possibly be at this point, but... Seraph attacks every turn, applies melee weakness to your front unit, and gains attack on rally and incant. Right, so melee weakness is a huge problem that we have to do something about, and it might just be playing the Endless Imp in front. Oh, it's Shade Wings, it's fine. Turns out it's fine. Top floor wasn't small, and Seraph didn't park on the top floor, so really could not have gone any better. Alright, we got a good armor start here as well, so maybe it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna take a lot here from melee weakness. So if I vent, I can vent for 0. You get 1 in cant, but at least I only take, yeah, 40 at 38. But I can also then just drag at the front, and I give you another rally, but I don't lose a whole bunch of attack on Hornbreaker Prince. He's going to have to take a hit at some point with the melee weakness, just obviously not now. Or I play the reinforce straight away. I don't think... If anything, this one should hit me, because it's only 14 times 2. No, because then I take 14 times 2 and then I take this as well. That's more than just taking this times 2. You get 1 from incant, so I'm actually going to take 20. If I only play the vent, I'm going to take 40. Oh no, because I'm going to put the dreg down. Right, yeah, I'm going to put the dreg down. So I'm going to incant you a bit here, but you can't play the whole combat without worrying about it. We did get 1 incant for free because of Winged Indulgence. Alright, cool. 280 for free. Very nice, very nice. Alright, now please leave the floor. Oh, he's just going to give me melee weakness every time. I'm just dead again. Right, this is a problem. I'm going to have lots of melee weakness here that I'm going to have to do something about. Maybe Holdover Vent was correct. Maybe Resin Removal was correct. It really just needs to go away at the end of the turn that you don't get hit. Like, just holding it is a pain. I'm really going to have to just hold it for this and just spend 18 to get rid of one from the Gilded Wing. I could torch this and take 28, but that's a lot. But I need you to start getting slays, is the thing. You get 10 armor on a slay, so I should probably be having that happen as well. You lose 30, net 32. Welder Helper's showing up for 40 armor. What else is showing up? Vengeful Shard. This is potentially really bad news. Seraph's coming back up next turn as well. I'm not taking 32 here. Well, it does get rid of a stack of... no, I'm not doing it. You get the Slay, you get 10 armor, you gain armor from that, it's fine. We drew the Vent. Are you still dead? What? How? Oh, it's 4 times the combat damage. I thought it was 4 lots of it. I thought it was the next 4 times you got hit, you took double damage. I honestly did not know that's how it worked. I can't read. I thought for the next 4 hits he took double damage. I didn't realise it was going to bloody stack like that. That is, of course, entirely my fault, but I don't agree. I'm sorry, I don't agree. The Train Steward never lives either, is the thing. Like, I can't even just put the Train Steward down to... Alright, well that changes everything about how that works then. So I want you to get hit once. Yeah, I want you to get hit once. Alright. So you take 28 plus 19. Or you just take 9. You just take... Okay. Alright. Well, now I know that that's exactly how that works. I can make a bit more of an informed decision here and not just never get you hit by melee weakness, because then eventually you get like 10. You just have to get the armor ticking up earlier than I thought, and you just take the hits. Right, so you're currently on 46. I mean, maybe just consume now gets you enough. And kill one of you, so you take 28. It's going to be 38, 47, plus whatever incant you with. Just plus 1 every time, because one of these is going to go. So it doesn't make any difference. As long as you get hit by whatever's doing the weakest attack power on this floor, it's fine. Oh no, I can save you damage, can't I? Because I can just take 40 by having one of you get the Dreg get that done. Yeah, so in this scenario I only take 31. Why? Oh, because I'm getting a Slay as well. Right, yes. Yes, this makes much more sense. And then you'll have no melee weakness at all. But I don't have a unit to... So you're going to get a stack of melee weakness, but then that just means that you're essentially doing 14 times 3. Is this fine? It's a greedy, right? It's too greedy to play this. No, it's fine. I'll kill one of you to solve this problem. Okay. So take the melee weakness and then leave. Right, so then now I can kill you and I take 28. Or 18. Oh, because you get the Slay, of course, of course, of course. Again, I can't get a unit to live on another floor. Okay. Right, let's try this again now. So now you're only on 1 melee weakness, which I'm about to give you 40 armor. I need to give you a Slay, really, to get the most number of armor out of it. I can't do that unless I 50. I'm gonna have to do this and not get you a Slay, and I might be dead next turn. 27 times 2. 28 times 2. But I got the Endless Imp now, so I am actually getting 40 armor and you're leaving. Plus it's only 9, so this is alright now. I think we've vaguely stabilized. Because you're gonna not cause me any problems. $20 armor from the Slay, 40 armor from the Imp. Can you flippin' stop it? This is doubling the amount of rage, it's not doubling the amount of armor. Is it worth this? Do I need this to give you 1 incant? It's not going to kill me. Nah, it's not worth it. I need to do this. This is better. Alright. Okay. 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 He's still dead, but... It makes sense to kill you because you only get 10 Slay. You only get 10 armor from the Slay. So you just get, you're losing 4 for this. Yeah, so I take 18 from the double damage and then get 10 armor. Okay, fine. Alright, and then she comes back down here regardless. My game just crashed. Whoa, that was weird. That was a weird one. Okay, we have stabilized. Well, that wasn't as free as I thought, and especially is not free considering... I forgot how... I say forgot. Didn't fully understand how melee weakness worked. I thought it was stacks in the same way as, like, spell weakness. Oh no, spell weakness works exactly the same way, doesn't it? Yeah, alright, that's just me being stupid. And of course, the enemy is dead. Well, I still take 118. I did get Seraph up to 37, but I had to. Every decision I made there was to save the prince from dying. Crazy, crazy run. I'm sorry I had to restart that fight, but I don't want to lose a run because I had a misunderstanding of how the mechanic worked. And yes, that was entirely my fault, but it doesn't benefit anybody throwing that run away. I don't gain anything from just going, oh, well, I didn't know how that worked, and just having to do the whole thing again from scratch. Like, playing the run again, understanding how the mechanic worked, means that I learnt a lot more about it. So that's my excuse for that. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. You're free to disagree. Say that I cheated and I don't deserve the win. And that's okay. But it's a single player game, you know, dudes. Like, chill out. Can't. Of course, that is your prerogative. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know by either leaving a like or leaving a comment. And if you want to see more Daily Monster Train, then you're free to subscribe, and in which case you will see Daily Monster Train. Cool, look at these 25s. We're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there. We still haven't ever won a run with Awoken Melting. Ever. So that's funny. So we're going to be Awoken next time, so maybe I should just click Melting. Maybe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.